Hi guys, this is Mike from All About a Friend, and this will be my first ever pedalboard video. Actually, it was born out of necessity. I was using the Pedaltrain Nano or Nano, whatever you want to call it, for a very long time. I really like these products. I mean, if you know them, they're solid, they're affordable. You really can't go wrong with them. But a couple of months ago, I made a shootout, a chorus pedal shootout, and I really fell in love with the MXR analog chorus. It's a great sounding chorus pedal, not very expensive, but I couldn't use it live because the Pedaltrain Nano was a little bit too small for me, and so I ordered the next big thing, which is the Pedaltrain Nano Plus. And as you can see, it's exactly, well, one pedal bigger, right? Or maybe even one pedal, 1.5, I guess, maybe, if you use one of those small boxes here. And yeah, so today I'm going to sell this one. Today I'm going to make a pedalboard video with the Pedaltrain Nano Plus. I want to have 8 pedals on there, actually. Why 8? Well, because 8 is the perfect number for me to use on stage. These are all effects that I need and that I want. And also because I bought this daisy chain here, and it has 8 like connector plugs, right? That's the maximum amount of connectors that I found on a daisy chain cable. I'm not actually that fond of that cable because look at the distances here. I mean, who needs that much space between pedals, right? But, well, it's just the way it is. So my plan is to make 8 pedals, to put 8 pedals on here. And let's speak about the pedals. The first one is just a tuner, right? I'm using the TC Electronics Polytune. I think that's the first generation actually, but you know, it works. It has true bypass, doesn't change the sound. Next up is the Exotic SP compressor, which in my opinion is one of the best sounding compressors that you can find for guitar. It doesn't do the pumping sound, it's subtle. Well, it can do the pumping sound actually if you put it on high there. But the really great thing about this pedal, it has the blend knob, right? So all the way to the left is like only dry, and all the way to the right is 100% wet. I never actually used it more than noon or something. This is for me an always on pedal. I like to just engage it when I start playing and never disengage it. It just cuts a little bit of the attack, makes the guitar sound more solid, I guess, or more stable. So I really like this pedal. Next up is the MXR Phase 95, which, well, it's a good compromise. It is a little bit noisy. It doesn't sound as deep as the bigger MXR pedals, but I'm using phase with distortion always. So for me, that's not that important. I wouldn't use the pedal clean on a clean sound because it adds a little bit of noise. That's the main thing that I don't like about this pedal. But for that stuff that I do, it's perfect. Next up is, as I said before, the MXR analog chorus, which is just a great chorus sound. Then I am using more Green Mile, which is basically a copy of a Tube Screamer, right? And the thing is, with this thing, I compared it with the Tube Screamer Mini and also with bigger Tube Screamers, and there is a difference in sound. And I don't know why. I mean, the Tube Screamers sound warm and fat and all that stuff, just as you would expect a Tube Screamer to sound. But this thing inspires me to play, which is very strange. It has something in the frequencies. It does something to the frequencies. I think it cuts the bass a little bit and maybe the highs. And it does something strange to a signal in the midsection. But I think it sounds sad or melancholic. And that's what I like about it, even more than a Tube Screamer. It's hard to describe, but I really like this pedal. And even I had the Ibanez Tube Screamer Mini, and it was a great sound, but it didn't inspire me to play as much as this one does. So I really like this pedal. That's pedal number 5. Then we have the Full Tone OCD version 1.4. And again, this is a great sounding pedal. It's very warm. It's very organic. It sounds like a tube amp. Having said that, I might change it up in the future for a Sur Riot Reloaded, because I made a shootout a couple of months ago, and I also really like the sound of the Riot Reloaded. But for now, this will do. Then I have a Boss Equalizer G7, and I actually just bought it used from the internet, and it works and everything. And my idea, I actually didn't try it out for a long time. My idea is to just change the sound for intros and for like bridges and stuff. So I can still use distortion, but when I have to have a, let's say, a more broken sound, I guess, like a broken record, I was thinking maybe I cut the lows and the highs and just leave the mid section there, so it sounds like a broken record, maybe. Just so it's an experiment, right? So this will come here, and the last pedal that I'm still going to try to put on there is a delay pedal, which in my case is the Walrus Audio RP87, and I tried a lot of mono delays, and I think this is one of the best sounding ever. And what I absolutely love about this pedal, it has a tap switch in this little box, right? It's the same size as a Boss pedal, and it has a tap switch, and it has a freeze function. And even if you engage the freeze function by holding the switch here, you can still play and have delay on your playing, your things that you're playing, which not even Strymon pedals can do, right? As soon as you engage instant freeze or infinite freeze, it's called, on Strymon pedals, you don't have delay on there. So that is a really cool option. And other than that, it's a great sounding delay pedal. I love the digital and the analog mode. I have the dampen almost all the way up, I think. The level at around mid, and the modulation always on. And then you can make a dotted eighths and quarters and all that stuff. So it's really a very cool sounding delay pedal. I tried the Pink Panther as well by JHS Pedals, and it did this. It did the Strymon Dig thing very well. A very bright and modern and friendly sounding delay sound. It was very like U2 positive, you know, like the band U2. But in my case, I make darker music, so I really like this pedal. Yeah, so that's pedal number 8. And as you can see, there's not enough space on this Pedaltrain pedal board. So I was thinking that I will put this pedal, because it's a always on pedal anyways, I will put it somewhere up here, right? And then I guess I have enough space. I hope so, at least. That was the plan. Let's see how it turns out. I mean, it will be cramped. The whole thing will be like very tight. I should have enough space here to not engage this thing when I tap in tempo. Well, let's see how it works. But I will be using this EBS golden flat patch cable. They are a little bit more expensive than the standard ones, and to be completely honest, there's no difference in sound. I was using the €4 EBS standard flat patch cable, and then I bought these because I thought, wow, they're golden, and I'm a sucker for these things, right? And I bought them like 5 or 6 or 7 pieces, and I compared them with the other ones, and there's no difference in sound. So this is just for idiots like me who like to spend money on things they don't need, right? But yeah. Oh, and the last thing, the whole thing will be powered with the Boss, what is it called? The Boss PSB-1U adapter, which has 2000 ampere, so it's more than enough to power all of these. And my plan was to actually put this thing here, although it's not a must, but I was thinking maybe I will be putting this thing here somewhere under the pedal train. And I hope that it fits under there. Oh, let's see this here. The feet of the pedal train are like 1 centimeter, and on the thickest side this thing should be like 1 centimeter. It will be close, I guess. Yeah, but I don't think that it touches the ground. Right? I might use like this thing is here to add like 2 millimeters to the feet of the pedal train. If I have to. If I don't have to, I won't do it. But yeah, so that's the plan anyways. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll now start with the building, and after that I'll make a sound test with all these new pedals and my new Pedaltrain pedalboard. So, enjoy! I just realized that I should put these power cables in the right order. That's the first pedal, the second, the third and the fourth. So where's the start? That's the end. Here's the start. So just for now, number 1, number 2. This will be number 3, right? So let's put this here, maybe under there. And this is number 4. Right, and now I realized that I'm actually out of EBS cables. I thought that I had bought more, but apparently not, so I have one of those here. Children, there's a thing we know for certain. It can't get much darker than the hole in us. We could use a bit more time. Right, so the basic layout is done. Let's work on the power stuff. Okay, so now everything is hooked up. As you can see, every thing is hooked up in order. So that's connector number 2, that's 3, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. I don't know if it makes a difference actually, but well, maybe. And now I'll try to like use these things here to well, glue those together, right? Or not glue, but to put them together. Right, so I do realize this thing won't win a beauty award or something. Well, actually it doesn't look that bad. I mean, this area here you can see is pretty crowded. We have like 1 centimeter here, maybe 2 with the connector, and here 1 centimeter. Let's see if it actually goes into the bag. Well, it is crowded. Yeah, I might have to disconnect the thing here when I put it in the bag, but it works actually. There's enough space, as you can see. So yeah, this will do. Now let's see about the power adapter, where we can put that. Sickness, maybe it's just me and my restricted way to feel. You tell me, go ahead, am I leaving something out here? Oh, okay, so I thought about using these things here just in a bigger version, but apparently I have them in my cellar. I don't have them in my apartment. So for now I will use like double adhesives tape, right, to glue that on here somewhere, maybe like that. Yeah, let's try that. To open this one up so I can put more pressure on this cable here. I don't know about this part here. Well, we'll see if it sticks out or not. There's a little bit of tension, that's no problem. Maybe use a little bit of tape here. The thing is, I don't know if maybe this power supply radiates something like frequencies, maybe because it's right underneath the OCD and the more. Maybe there will be some noise or something. We'll have just to check that out. I mean, these pedalboard builds are always like a work in progress, right? You can always like tune them and make them better. but for now I think this will do.
You should have burned me with my first breath.
Okay, well, for now I am quite happy. So this is how it looks from the bottom, right? This part I think I will have to change. I don't think that this will hold here. But anyways, here's your power cable. You can actually go this way or this way or this way, depending where the power socket is. And I'm going to disconnect it for now. Alright, the cable actually holds this big cable holds the small cables down. So there's that. Okay, let's just turn it around. Alright. So this is how my new pedal board looks for now. So we have all the instruments in all the pedals in the right order. They are connected with the power supply in the right order. As I said, I don't know if that makes a difference or not. And we actually, I mean, it's quite good actually. We have like 1 millimeter of space here. Yeah, that's 1 millimeter to the right. So I could have started like 1 or 2 millimeters to the left, and then we would be even, but come on, that's like very pedantic. Okay, yeah, so that's that. You can press everything. There's not a lot of space, but I hope. Well, actually, I can put the boss a little bit deeper. Let's try that. Just a little bit, a tiny little bit. Yeah, we'll have to try that if it's how it works when I have shoes on or anything. If I can tap the tempo here without engaging the boss. But yeah, other than that, I'm actually quite happy with that. I realize that part isn't that beautiful, but it fits into the back. That's the most important thing for me. So, and everything is quite solid. That's an always on pedal anyways. This I can click. Yeah, oh, it's that. Okay, there's a little bit of wobbling going on there. I realize why, because I didn't put tape there, so I'll do that quickly.
Just for one day, I could be an escape this trap, to escape your trap.
Yeah, okay. So no wobble anymore. Well, a little bit, who cares? Yeah, okay, so that was my pedalboard build, and I think now let's try the whole thing out. So I'm going to play through the effects. Yeah, let's see how it sounds. Okay guys, so I connected everything to my amp, and good news. I have two good news actually. The power supply that's underneath there doesn't stick out, so everything is even. Fits perfectly, and then there is almost no noise, I guess. That's muted, and that's the guitar sound. So as you can hear, there's no noise. Which makes me a happy camper. And so the first pedal is the mini tune. The polytune, I'm sorry, and then there's the compressor. As you can see, I have it on like 10 o'clock. But it really evens out the attack. So it just makes the guitar sound a little bit fatter, and that's what I like. So Next up is the Phase 95. It's a phasing sound, alright. Then we have the MXR analog chorus. I really like this pedal. It has this warm, like watery sound. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, next up is the Green Mile. Let's try it with the bridge pickup. Right, I'm just improvising here, so sorry for the playing. Again, I mean, it depends on your taste, but I really like this pedal. Next up is the OCD. The great thing, of course, about the OCD is it goes from here all the way to which is a lot of drive or a lot of gain, so I tend to keep it around like 10 or 11. Okay, cool. The experiment, the Boss equalizer. I don't know, let's see. Let's put everything in the middle and then just improvise something. As I said, I would like to have like a broken radio sound. Well, as you can hear, you can do a lot of things with a EQ panel. Yeah, so I have to play around with that, but I think it already sounds really cool. Okay, and the last pedal is the delay pedal. So that's the modulation here. That's the high cut, I guess. bonus points if you can tell where that riff came from. Yeah, okay, so that's basically it. That was my pedalboard build video with a little taste of the sound that it makes. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment or several comments in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't already. And see you next time. Bye.